Hold up. This is what he
Thickness,
said.
chill out. Jay, hold on, y'all.
You guys are
1 second.
cool ass.
Thickness, stop. Thickness, stop.
Oh, everything I love.
Stop.
I thought
Stop
Thickness
it.
was done with me. I don't know why the fuck she came back up. Why you come back up?
Stop.
But hold up. This is what he said. If you're listening,
I swear to God.
Thickness,
You know
stop.
what?
Thickness, stop.
It be your own fucking
Thickness, stop.
that fuck you up in the
Thickness, stop
goddamn.
doing that.
I swear to God, you motherfuckers, I
We
swear.
trying to run a show here. Stop it.
Are gonna ruin this goddamn.
Thickness, stop.
Who keep bringing her up? Stop it. I'm done with Thickness.
but this
Heavy,
is
you
what
can
he
be
said.
next.
He said,
Heavy,
hold up.
you
This is what he
you
said.
can be next, brother.
If you're
Mind your
listening,
manners.
Who dropped her? I didn't
This is what he
drop
said.
her.
If you're listening, President,
I dropped her. She wouldn't shut the fuck up.
but I'm about
First
to
of
go in
all,
a
why
minute,
do
so
you
I'm
keep
gonna just say this
bringing
one
my
piece and
name
I'm
up? It's
gonna be
protect black people,
oh my
motherfucker.
God.
Okay, go ahead, Jay.
I'm gonna just say this one piece and I'm
Billy
gonna go, bro. Okay, this is what he said. If you're listening, President Z, he's talking to the president of China or whoever he is. And you and I are friends, but he understands the way I deal. Those big monster car manufacturing plants that you're building in Mexico right now, you're going to not hire Americans and you're going to sell the cars to us. No, we're going to put 100% tariff on every single car that comes across the line, and you're not going to be able to sell those cars if I get elected. And then he went.
Let
down
him
to say,
talk,
now, if I
Heavy.
don't get elected, he went down to say, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath. The whole that's going to be the least of it. He added, it's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That will be the least of it. But they're not going to sell those cars. They're building massive factories. So his whole so before and after he said bloodbath, he's talking about cars and the
Hold
manufacturing
on,
of
Heavy. Hold on,
cars.
Heavy. Hold on, Heavy.
Context matters. You read before and after
Bro, you
the
got
words,
10
not
seconds,
just the
20
word.
seconds.
Hey,
Land your
I'm done.
plane.
okay,
I'm done.
you got it, bro. You got
All
it,
right, so
bro.
listen. All
You
right,
got it.
let me respond. So look, in the context of what he said, does not evaluate anything what you just said. Okay, it had nothing to do with no fucking cars. Excuse my language, no cars, right? He meant what he said, and he said what he meant, and
But I
that's the
just showed
bottom
you in the
line.
definition where the
And
word
it's showing,
bloodbath can
it
mean
is
an
showing
economic
right now.
disaster.
As you can see, he's selling out Ukraine right in front of us. He's doing
But even if
everything
he
to go
did,
against our adversaries that we do business with. We're saying alliance with China, etc. He's doing business on the back end with Saudi Arabia for personal interest. That's the bloodbath, weakening the American economy. That's what the fuck he meant. That's what he's doing.
but even if he did or he didn't mean it, they all know that anything you say can and will be used against you in public media. You need to be mindful of the
Oh,
things that you
but
spout
when I say,
out because it
but,
will get. Hold on, Jay. All I'm
but
saying
when I say
is
Biden
they
said put him in
know
a
this.
bullseye, now that doesn't mean what it means. Y'all
Hold
cherry pick
on, no,
what
no,
means
no,
what.
no, Jay. Let me tell you, because even with that Biden said, depending on how it was clipped up and put into a TikTok reel or into a YouTube short or whatever, you can take that out of context just as well. People have to be mindful of the shit that they say. That's the bottom line, and none of us are, and we're making it normal. That's the
Bro,
problem.
Madonna held dangled a cut off head figurine of Trump with blood on the bottom, and nothing happened to it. No legal repercussions, nothing. So
Freedom
you
of
could do that,
expression.
but Trump's words matter.
So
Okay.
I thought freedom of
Freedom of
speech.
expression.
I thought we can have freedom of speech. What happened to freedom of speech?
It is
What
freedom of speech
happened?
and freedom of expression. And Donald
Bet,
Trump
What?
bet,
hasn't
bet.
been
Freedom of
lack of
speech, bet. I'm
consequences.
about to make a
He's
lot of
literally
figures.
had people trying to
But
shoot
what?
through him twice.
So the
That's a
First Amendment
that
right.
is a terroristic
So you
threat.
I
can
don't
only use
Decided
know
First
by
if
the
Amendment
he's
rights.
people.
muted
You
me, but
guys can
can I
only use First
respond?
Amendment rights, but we can't use our First Amendment rights.
Go
Only
Yeah,
ahead,
go
you
ahead,
Brown.
guys
May I
Brown.
can.
respond, please?
And then Chicken
May,
is after you. Go ahead, Brown.
this is the thing, right? Freedom of speech is absolutely fucking absolute until you infringe on somebody else's freedom of speech. So, like, you have freedom of speech, but I can't run into a fucking movie theater and yell fire and then have
Yes, the
people
fuck I
unalived and
can.
trampled.
Hold on,
Yes,
hey,
the
Can I?
fuck
hey,
No,
I
you
can.
what's
can't.
his name, man?
No, you
Yes,
can't. That's
Heavy.
the thing.
Hold on.
You can't run into a movie theater and yell fire and have people trampled and unalive because you have freedom of speech. Your freedom of speech ends
but
where
white people do
somebody
it all the
else's
time.
begins.
So why
Hold on. No,
Heavy,
I'm
chill
not
out, man.
done.
1 moment.
I am not done. Your freedom of speech ends where somebody else's begins. You know what I'm saying? So in America, yes, you absolutely have the right to believe in what the fuck you believe in. But you can't just impose on everybody else what the fuck you believe in simply because that's what you believe in. That's not what freedom of speech is. Freedom of speech means that you can say what the fuck you want to say, and I don't have to agree with you, but I'm absolutely going to defend your right to say it. That's what freedom of speech is. That's the
So
problem
you
with the
just explained the
lefties. I'm
Republicans.
not
You
done.
just took
I
the
am
That's
not
a
lefties.
done.
part.
I'm not done. I've been
What
waiting. I'm
you
not
had to get
done.
done
I've been
soon,
waiting.
bro.
That's what freedom of
You got
speech
30
is.
seconds.
You get the right to say what the fuck you want to say, but I don't have to agree with you. That's the problem with the left these days is that y'all think that everybody's supposed to agree with you simply because you said what the fuck you said. Get over yourself.
Well,
You
and
are not fucking
chicken.
supreme leader.
But you said
No, you are not
earlier. But you
supreme
said
leader
earlier
of
And
the
you
it's
want this
fucking
All
okay.
right,
war to
And
be
that's
it's
it,
right
okay for
bro.
the
though.
right to say
That's not,
anything. It's okay for the right to say whatever. It's
Okay,
okay for the
chicken.
right side to say whatever.
Chicken.
Are
Really?
you addressing me?
Let's
Oh
speak.
no,
Yeah, I'm
Let
you.
addressing
chicken
you.
speak because he
Yes,
spoke.
it is
Yeah.
absolutely right for the right to say whatever the
Hold,
fuck they
Because ain't
feel
no
Let chicken
because
and
speak,
no
y'all.
no if they got the right to say something, how come the left can't? The left can
because
say
we can
whatever the hell they want to say
respond.
too.
Man,
It's a freedom
mute
of
Because
his
we
speech.
can
We
ass,
do
man.
whatever
I'm
respond.
we
That's
using
the
the
talk about. What are
bathroom.
you
problem.
Mute
talking
him and
about?
let chicken
We can
speak, please.
respond, bro. We can have
You need to
discourse. I can
hey,
make my argument. You can make
you
your
need
Can
argument, and
y'all
then
you
let
need
other
to
people
chick?
can
Hey,
understand.
decide
chicken,
which
how you
argument
doing,
they
man?
agree with.
Go ahead and go
Hey,
ahead and
look,
speak
hey,
before the
Brown,
chicken.
chill.
I
Bro,
can
let
make
us
my
talk. Brown,
argument,
Chicken,
okay,
and
go
you
ahead,
can
Brown.
make
chicken.
hey
your
man,
argument,
Okay,
and then we
Can
can
Brown.
someone
decide
mute
which.
okay.
chicken? Because I'm using the bathroom.
Hold on
Let
one
chicken
second.
talk.
yeah, bro.
I got you. I got you. Go
he's
ahead.
mad because we can't have a
But
freedom
like
of
I
speech and we just
but like
fucking
I
kill
said,
Go
but
you
ahead.
like I
out.
said, regardless, right or left, everybody has a right to have a freedom of speech and believe in whatever they want to believe in. You don't gotta take that right from them, whether if they left or right. That's stupid. That's some stupid dumb shit to me. Like we got a lot of people out here that are trying to fight for the right and be American and showcase American, quality and great
I
love,
agree.
whether black, white, Hispanic, whatever. We need to stand together on something that's common, not just some uncommon shit. Fuck what the president talking about, because the president don't know what the fuck he be talking about. The dude's a
I
millionaire for
agree.
crying out loud. He don't relate to you. He don't relate to
Billionaire.
me. He don't
Mm-hmm.
billionaire, whatever the fuck. He don't
Billionaire.
relate to you,
Yeah.
me, or
Mm-hmm.
anybody. So what the fuck does he know about being, great, making America great? There is no America being great if you're not trying to be the best leader of our country and a leader of our people, regardless of what we
Mm-hmm.
are. Be the leader that you need to be. Stop trying to dictate and push people around. Gimme, push, push, push. Everybody, you understand that from Tupac? And today is Tupac's 29th year anniversary of his death. But the
Is it
main thing
really?
is you gotta stop trying to believe even all these rich pompous assholes who really think they really are for us. They don't give a fuck about me, you, or anybody. So
That's right.
whatever you need to understand right now is that politicians have always done this and they will always and forever do it. They do it for popularity votes. Fuck
Mm-hmm.
out of here. You want me to stand with somebody that will never stand for me and go outside and fight my battles and fight my wars
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for my right to live here?
Yes, sir.
Fuck out of here.
That's
Oh,
right.
Brown,
You
Fuck out
sounding
of here,
real
man.
right wing
Mr.
And
right
with
Brown, shut
that
now.
the
being
fuck
I'm just
said,
up.
saying.
and
You
with
voted
hold
for
on,
You sounding
and
right
with
wing
that
right
being
now.
said, shut the fuck up, Brown. Everybody confused with this shit. You trying to circle jerk a
But
motherfucker.
Brown, you gotta
Listen.
understand our people been
Stop
going through
being
some
so
shit
mean
for
to
400
Brown.
All
years.
right, I got
Come on, man,
you,
400 years and we still getting treated like
My
shit.
thing is, how is
I
Brown
Come
agree
gonna
with
on,
fight
you,
the
man.
You
bro.
ain't
thing
even
I don't
been
and say
understand
alive,
why
I
I keep
agree,
dummy.
getting
but you
muted.
voted
I
for
agree
that?
with you.
How are you gonna agree, but
I
you voted for
agree.
that, dummy? How are you
I
gonna agree, but
absolutely
you guys voted?
agree.
Hold on, Heavy, because what I'm not gonna do though either is when the right agrees, continue to not like bash them about it. Because at the end of the day, that's what we need more is agreement
Are you on the right chicken
across the
nuggets?
aisles.
No, he's on the left.
No shit.
Honestly,
Oh yeah,
if you
you
ask
did
me,
call the
No,
if you
president a
ask me,
dumbass. You called
if
my
you
uncle a
think,
dumbass. I forgot.
That's not your
if you,
uncle. The thing
if you
is,
think
That
it,
is
you
my
guys are
uncle.
Hold
My
on,
uncle.
let the man answer
who's
the
uncle? Who's
question,
uncle?
y'all. Shut up. Go
My
ahead,
Hey,
uncle
look,
Heavy.
about marriage, nigga. Fuck you
if I
talking
was,
oh please, AJ,
if I was to vote left, I would have definitely went with Kamala Harris. Now, come on, that's like a woman. That's like saying a woman can't stand in power or stand up for the country is like saying a man can't, cook, clean,
You
or wash
didn't
dishes.
vote.
That's like
nobody
saying
So
that.
said
did
that,
you
but
not?
I'm not
You
gonna
did not
stand for
But
vote
I'm
at
someone who
not.
all.
cooks her
I'm not.
collard greens
I'm just
until
trying to make the
I'm
sense of it.
sorry, I
I'm trying to
can't
make.
do it, bro. I
Now,
can't
Hold on.
do
So
follow
it.
me,
you
follow me now.
no, not that it
But
matters, but you
I,
didn't vote at all. So,
to me, I feel like
No, no,
politicians are
no. Did you
liars.
vote?
Chicken,
I ain't
yes
gonna
or
lie.
no?
Did
Did
you
you
vote?
vote, baby?
No,
Nope.
You gotta go.
Okay.
but
Perfectly
if
fine.
I was to
Okay.
vote,
Nah, go. You
I
gotta go, bro.
would have went with left.
No, we don't care what
Point
you
blank.
want.
Okay. No
It
problem.
don't
All
matter because
right.
you didn't fucking vote. Like,
Oh, Brown, stop. Because no, more people didn't vote than voted for either candidate. So at the end of the day, that's neither here nor
I'm
there.
not
And we
mad
don't
at
want to hear
that.
from them either.
That's
you know
but
what,
that's
Princess?
If
that's
it
not
I agree
wasn't
with
for
you.
that
but
You know what?
that's
See,
not
this is
wrong
the
though.
thing.
assassination
This is the
attempt, I
thing.
might not have
Can I
voted
can
But
I
either.
just
that's
To
talk
not
be
for a
honest,
but
second? Just give
that's
me
not
30
wrong.
seconds. I promise
That's
you.
not
Just
wrong,
give me
bro.
30 seconds. It's not gonna take that long. See,
That's
this is
not
the thing, Princess. I absolutely agree with you. If you didn't vote in the first place, then what the fuck are we talking about? And absolutely, if we're talking about federal elections and local elections, the local elections affect your life way more than federal elections
why
do. So if you didn't
but
vote in the first place, then shut the fuck
why
up.
oh okay,
You
but
just
why
on
would
here
I have to
talking
why
shit.
do I gotta
No,
vote for
people not
Biden?
voting are
Don't
why
mute
we're
me because you
here.
got
hold
That's
denied
on,
not
before I
hold on,
go.
Father.
hold
That's
on,
not
hold
Now
Father.
on,
Why
mute
would I
Brown.
want to
me.
Hey
vote for
Hold
man,
on,
anybody that
Brown.
lied
you
for
done
me?
bumped
Hold
your
on,
fucking
hold on,
head,
y'all, real
man.
So my
fast,
thing
You
Brown.
done
is,
bumped your
These
fucking head, man.
motherfuckers,
my
That
thing,
man.
you're
You
that
done
such an
that
bumped
idiot,
your
Brown.
fucking head,
What is the
man.
that
funding?
Hold
hold
What
on,
is
Two
the
on,
federal
times.
Brown.
y'all.
funding?
One at
Yo,
a
real
time,
quick.
one
What does
mic.
But
the
that
One
don't
federal
mic.
funding
that
come
don't
from
stop
that
me
Where
you
am
from
I
seeing
wrong?
receive?
The
but
host
that
Yeah, he
don't
done
see
bumped his
Where does
fucking
the
head,
but that
federal
man.
don't
funding come
but
from?
that don't
The
stop
host
me
is
from
Where does
seeing
the
talking.
federal
Shut
funding
up.
come
seeing
from?
but
The
that don't
host
stop me
is
from
y'all.
seeing what's
talking.
going on
Shut
on
up.
CNN, bro. That don't stop me.
The host is talking. Stop talking.
Go
Man, you shut
ahead,
the
AJ.
fuck up, man. Seriously, man.
Okay,
Hey,
can
hey, we got
I
way too many. We got way too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. AJ, go ahead.
I would like to respond to Brown. That kind of invalidates the whole argument you were trying to make, where you say basically you didn't vote, so that invalidates your opinion. That's
No,
what
I
I'm
did
hearing.
vote, but this is how I
No,
feel about it.
no,
I'm gonna
no,
be
no.
honest.
You were saying that to Chicken Nugget. Did you not just say that?
All right,
Oh, but
listen.
AJ has a point.
Yeah, he does
Yeah,
have a
can I
point.
respond? Can I
Exactly.
respond? Because people keep muting
Yeah,
me. I don't know.
yeah, go
Like,
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. You can
I'm not
respond.
trying
I'm
to talk
muting you
over
because
nobody. I'm just
yeah,
trying to
you are.
respond to what's being
But go
said to
ahead. Go
me.
ahead.
So
Go
this
ahead.
is the thing, right? This is how I personally feel. Your local elections do affect your life more than your federal elections do. But if you don't vote in the first place, why are you even up here trying to talk shit? Because you didn't even exercise your right to have a voice in this shit. But now you want to
But
get
that
on
don't stop
TikTok
me
and
from
have a
speaking
voice
my
with
mind and
everybody.
my
Can I
opinion.
can I
But that don't
respond to the
stop that
host,
though.
please? Can I respond to
Go
the host,
ahead.
please?
Go ahead.
This is how I personally feel about it. Now you want to get on TikTok and you want to exercise your right to have a voice when you didn't exercise your right to have a voice when it actually fucking mattered. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, what are we even doing here at this point?
Actually,
All
it
you
don't
doing is
matter.
virtue
The
signaling.
electoral
All you
college is
doing is,
what
can I
determines.
respond, please?
How are you talking
I'm
to
not
the
talking over
host
nobody.
voted?
Just let me
How are
respond to
you
what was
talking to
said
the
to me
host when the host
directly.
voted?
All you doing at this
How are you
point, in
talking
my
to the
Hold
personal
host when the
on.
host
opinion,
voted, you
is
fucking
virtue
dummy?
signaling.
You are an
Oh,
idiot. You are an
Oh my
idiot.
gosh. Oh
this is
my
why the left's
gosh.
so
Oh my
violent
gosh.
today because y'all
So
don't
Heavy,
let
the
Brown,
anybody
host
have an
asked
just
opportunity
Heavy.
to
hey,
speak.
AJ
hey,
Nobody
asked
hey.
him a
provided
question, so
violence.
this
Hold
is
This is
why
why
on,
he's
the
hold
left
talking
is
to
on.
so
AJ.
violent
You
because you
guys are
won't
the
let anybody have an opposite opinion than you.
Donald
Y'all,
Trump tell y'all to
y'all,
attack
Okay,
the
y'all.
so
left? Didn't
They
Donald
sound
Let's
like
Trump
a
try
tell
to
y'all
bunch
to
of
limit.
attack the
Hold
whining
left?
up
on.
there.
And
Let's
y'all
try to
attack
Hey,
the
limit.
left?
Let's try to limit the monologuing. The host asked a simple
When y'all
question.
hear
I'm
my
gonna make it
moderator
short. I'm
talking,
gonna
would
make it
y'all
short.
shut
I'm
the
gonna make it
fuck
real
up?
short.
Hey,
This is my personal opinion. If you didn't vote when it mattered, why the fuck are you getting on TikTok talking shit when it don't matter? Because anybody can have an opinion on TikTok, but if you didn't vote in your elections, then shut the fuck up. That's
but
personally how I
that
feel about it.
ain't nothing
Who
wrong with
dropped
my
heavy?
opinion though. Ain't nothing wrong with
Okay,
my
so
Hey,
opinion
Brown,
though.
and
I
I
have a voice
think,
to say something. Just because if
right,
I
and I
didn't
think
vote,
the
don't mean I
point,
can't say
Y'all
who
can't say
dropped
motherfuckers
heavy?
dropped me
or
again,
follow through on
maggots.
my
Hold on
word of
one
what I
second.
feel
Let
and
me
what I
be.
see.
Did you
It's
drop
my
him,
view, bro.
AJ? I didn't bring him back up.
You
Who
punk
dropped him?
ass motherfucker looking
I
motherfucker. No,
dropped him
I'm
and I
sick of
brought
your
him back up.
motherfucking
He got.
ass. You
Oh, okay.
fucking
All right.
I
ratchet
already gave.
motherfucker. You
All
algorithm
right.
looking motherfucker. You
You
Jurassic
know
Park
what,
looking
Heavy?
motherfucker.
Your
I
ad
can
hominem attacks mean nothing to
All
me.
we
right.
love you,
Don't
Heavy,
don't
but
don't
you
bring
gotta
Heavy
Bro,
up
relax.
no
that's
more,
insane.
please.
Okay,
That's
so
it, Heavy.
Brown, and I think the point that AJ and Jay are trying to make though is
Hmm.
just because you don't vote don't mean you don't have the right to freedom of speech. Like he has that regardless, and he
No,
still
you
can express his
absolute
opinion.
right, right. You absolutely have the right to freedom of speech. I will always defend somebody's right to freedom of speech, whether I agree with
Okay,
them or not. You know what I'm saying?
all right,
But
right.
the thing is, if you don't participate in your democratic process, then how the fuck are you even gonna get on TikTok and complain about people who actually did? You know what I'm saying? Trump got voted in, and it may be because a whole lot of Democratic people didn't vote. That may be the case. You know what I'm saying? But like, you can't get mad if you actually
I
didn't do
got a
your
question
part.
for you
If
after this.
you didn't pay your part in the due process in the
Oh,
first
that's
place,
some
then how the fuck
bullshit.
you gonna get on TikTok and get mad at everybody else who did? Shut up. You sound dumb.
Go ahead,
Hey,
Larry.
why don't these people? Why don't these folks like Charlie Kirk do these kind of rallies inside? Because if I ever get famous for the way I talk and the way what I believe in, I'm gonna go inside. I'm not gonna give nobody a chance to get on no fucking roof and take my head off. It ain't gonna happen.
Are you justifying?
They're gonna have to do me like they did Malcolm X on a podium with my arms open, knowing it's coming from my own fucking
Oh,
people. Y'all gonna be in
Damn.
the
okay.
crowd.
I'm not trying to cut you off. Go ahead and
Wow.
finish. Go ahead and finish. I'm sorry. I
No,
apologize.
Hold
I'm
on,
serious.
we're
Ain't
gonna
nobody
get
Is
gonna
your
take
to
my
arm?
it.
Is your
fucking
arms
head off
open
from
now?
200 fucking yards
Let me
away.
see.
No, let him finish. I want to hear what he's saying. Go ahead.
No, I'm serious, man. I just don't understand why these fucking people make themselves so vulnerable and talk and come up and think they can just push these narratives and shit and make themselves so vulnerable
Yeah,
to
Right.
be able to
that's a
get their
valid
noggin
point.
took off from 200 yards the fuck away.
That's a valid point.
Well, Larry,
May
I'm
Okay,
I
what
sorry
we
you such a
talking
pussy,
about?
may I
but everybody else
respond, or
can't be a
somebody else
pussy.
want to tackle that?
Hold on, mom. Hey, mom. We're
Hey,
just
honey,
conversating about Charlie Kirk.
what y'all want to know?
I don't want to know nothing, girl. But you can express how you feel about what's going on.
I think it was horrible. Um, there's no reason for anybody to do that to that young man, especially since he all he did was, express what his thoughts were about what his beliefs were. There
Hmm.
was no reason for that young man to have his life taken like that. None.
In front of his wife and kids. Like,
In
that's
front of
crazy.
his wife and kids, you're right.
Yeah, that's just sad. I mean, if you validate that, then
There's
Well,
with
something
the
wrong
Hebrew
with
with
it.
the Hebrew Israelites rhetoric, you should also
respectfully,
validate if they got taken out.
respectfully, I disagree. There's so many reasons why that should have happened. Like y'all acting like we're not in America.
What?
Like that's not the norm
That's
of the
crazy.
country.
And there's
There's
so
so
many
many
Let,
reasons
reasons.
why
hold on,
there are
hold on. Let her
Can I
people
talk.
make
Let her
my
talk,
people
point?
are
though. Hold on. Let her
losing their
talk.
Can I
jobs
make
right
Everybody
my
else got to
point?
now.
speak their opinion. Let her
Yeah,
talk.
mom.
Let her speak her
A
opinion.
political assassination, right?
We gotta
Well,
say something
Yeah,
first.
Abraham Lincoln was
definitely.
assassinated. JFK
Mhm.
was assassinated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Y'all know who Medgar Evers is, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah, I know who Medgar
Yeah.
Evers is.
He
Yep.
was assassinated in his driveway in front of his wife and kids.
Yes. Mhm.
Huey P. Newton. The list goes on and on. So we're in America. That's what we do.
I mean, I
None of that
agree,
was
and it's
right
That's
even.
either.
what we do.
It's
Well,
What?
what
no,
we
here's the
do.
case,
I
Jay,
just
This what?
because
gave
what
you a
she's
short
saying,
list. I gave
Greg,
you
and
a
she's
short list. I gave
not
you a
being
short list.
right,
But
and
that's
The
she's
like
list
not
seven
goes
saying.
people. That's
on
not
and
what we do.
on
That's what
and
seven
on
people
and
did.
Hold
No,
on,
on
That's
Jay.
and
Hold
on.
happens
on.
all
That's
the
what
time,
seven people
though.
did. That's
What
not
are
no,
you
what we
she.
talking
do.
He's
about,
No,
part
bro?
of
Hold
that
no. I
on.
get.
list.
I get what.
Acceptable.
I get what
He's
she's
part of
saying
that
now. First,
list.
I
Yeah,
was
and
like,
I get
what?
And
it
if y'all
too.
don't see that, you Ray Charles,
I'm gonna
or
be
you
honest,
don't
y'all.
live
I
in
She
can't hear
like
America.
nothing that
She like
nobody's saying
Malcolm
because
X with
everybody
Ray
talking at the
chicken
Charles,
same
you
home.
see
time.
that?
Chickens coming home to roost. That's the
Okay,
angle you
hold on,
take.
Jay, because what
Basically,
she.
I'm just
Mm-mm.
saying,
Chickens come to roost,
this
man. What
is
the
the
fuck you
way
talking
of our
about?
I'm ready
country.
to blast my song. I'll be
This
Yes.
back in
is
This
five
is
how
not
minutes.
the
we
first
do.
time.
I gotta blast
That's
this
Unfortunately,
shit.
it
that.
ain't gonna be the last.
That was
That's
This
a
is
I
fact.
think
America.
all West
That was
Coast say.
Malcolm X
I think
quote
all West
after
Coast is saying that
JFK
this
got
ain't nothing new.
assassinated, and not to
Ain't
say
nothing
that
new.
JFK deserved it or anything. It was just
No,
saying
what?
America has
No,
created
but that's the
a
but
Somebody said JFK
that's the irony
deserved
of
it.
it.
a
So
That's the
you
irony of
mean
it. If
he deserved
MLK,
whatever
JFK
JFK
didn't
No,
believed
deserve it. He
Wes.
in?
just spoke
Hold
against the
on.
easy
No,
people.
he didn't say he deserved it, West Coast. He didn't
Okay.
say that.
Cause
And
he
Jay, and
cause
what
that was now that
she's
was
she
not
just said
terrible.
he
saying.
deserved it.
Listen,
You
No,
his
heard
hold
her.
wife
on.
was
What
so
she's
shocked.
saying
no. I don't
is
think. I
you
I
don't
have
know
to
think
he
she
be
said
wasn't
that. Did
against
you
it.
realistic.
say that,
But
man?
look,
She
Hold
let's
said
look
he
at that
deserved
one
it.
right
Hey
there.
y'all, can we turn
Let's
this
look
shit
at
down,
that
man?
one.
Because I can't hear nothing nobody's saying.
Hold on.
Let's
What
look at
she's
I
that
can't
one.
saying
make out
is
what people are trying to
okay,
say. So
Brown.
can we
One
just talk
second.
one at a
Yeah,
time?
His
yeah,
wife
we are,
was
we
so
are.
shocked that she tried to pick his head up and put it back on. Type shit.
Hold, yeah, Wes. I hear you
That's
completely.
not
Shut
So
your
funny.
ass
So
up,
Jay,
while we
man.
talking
Jay.
about assassination,
You
it's
stupid.
terrible.
You
It's
stupid, man.
unfortunate, but it ain't new. So stop acting like,
Yo, that's
oh, it's the
crazy.
first time. Maybe the first time for y'all, but shit, the country been going through this craziness.
Right,
Facts.
Jay,
And
because
Facts.
what she's saying is like literally 9/11. I was in the third grade when that happened and literally saw that on TV. So the fact that
Sweetheart,
I
don't
was just
blame
born.
that.
I was born
2025,
that year.
hold on, the fact that in
You was born in
2025,
'93,
the
man.
day before that, I see another incident of political violence which
I
that
think
was
I was in the
political
third
violence
grade.
as well. What do you like at this
It wasn't
point?
no
Haven't
political
seen
violence.
it.
That was the white hats, the small hats,
What?
the small
Wait,
hats.
What?
wait,
Child,
wait,
wait a
wait. Hold
minute.
on,
So
hold
and
on,
so
hold on, hold
geopolitics
on.
aren't
Let
Hold
her
on,
politics.
finish, please.
I
Let her
got a
finish because
background
I
for
want to
that, Jay.
respond to
Hold
that.
on.
Yeah, because
The planes
geopolitics
didn't even
aren't.
cause the explosion
Let
because
her
planes
finish,
don't
bro.
cause
Let her
explosions.
Wait,
finish. Let her
surreal.
go,
Let
Jay,
her
bro.
It was
finish
Jay,
because I
planted
want to
boom
Jay,
respond to
bones.
that. Surreal,
Jay.
surreal. Just let
Whether
her
it's
finish because I
Surreal.
want
Just
to
let her go,
respond to
bro.
that.
geopolitics, whether it's geopolitics or domestic politics, politics are politics. Violence is violence. Again, when I saw that in the third grade, maybe it is because at this point, as an American, we're normalized to this behavior, and this is just new to some of you because you're younger. West
Mm-hmm.
Coast, absolutely speaking to the facts of our nation. This is not new. This happens all the time. And especially it happens when you have
Mm-hmm.
a person who can mobilize a group of people and have them civically engaged enough to win a freaking election. And that's all Charlie Kirk
Mm-hmm.
was. He didn't have to say the shit he said. He could have said the same talking points that some of you from the right say, and he didn't have to paint it a certain way, but he definitely did it because it made got him clicks. It made him money. He
Mm-hmm.
made advertising off of it. We cannot act like this man was not monetizing actually being
But Tyler
controversial because
Perry
he
does the same
was.
thing, and we still watch Tyler Perry
Surreal,
movies.
surreal. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
I
Tyler
don't
Hold
Perry
I
on.
does
Okay,
the
But
yeah,
same
and
this is
you're
the
exact
making
thing,
thing.
Tyler
and we
Perry
won't we
money.
That's
won't we
pretty
won't bat an
So
sad.
eye if we watch
That's
Tyler
then
Perry
Tyler
sad.
movies.
Perry's gonna
That is
make
dumb,
money.
bro.
You're making a mute point
But I'm
because
saying we won't bat an
again,
eye,
it
but we'll bat an
makes
eye
them
at
money.
Charlie
It
Kirk.
makes them money. So if
So,
Tyler Perry
Princess, can I
had an
respond to what you
issue
said?
because of him making money off of something that was
Off of
absolutely
black
controversial and
issues that are
somebody acted
reality.
on it, it's
Facts.
reality.
I didn't
But
get
Princess,
rage
can I
bait from
respond to what
Charlie
you
Kirk
said?
though. He
Can I
wasn't
respond to
like
what
Nick
you
I
said?
Fuentes.
didn't. Me neither.
But he
Tyler
wasn't
Perry
The
out here
people
Wait,
who
the
talking
host is
about.
talking,
saying
y'all.
the
Shut up.
N word.
Everybody,
That
shut up. The
wasn't
host
him.
is talking.
I didn't get them vibes from him. Now
Saying your
Charlie Kirk,
daughter
yeah.
would
I mean
be
not Charlie
saying
Kirk.
you would
What's
be
his name?
okay with your daughter being raped and making her have the baby is rage bait. Like we know
That,
as a father that is a
that's
different type of
not rage
scenario.
bait. That was his
wait,
personal opinion.
wait,
He
AJ,
Well,
if
wouldn't make
that's
her.
rage,
Maggot,
AJ,
maggot. Can I
AJ,
can I
AJ,
AJ,
hold
it
up,
respond?
hold
was
up, hold up, hold
rage
up.
bait when the question was asked, and it was rage bait when he
That's
answered it.
no.
But hold up.
I think it's
If
only
that's
one
rage,
other person, and me up
hold
here
up,
who the
Brown, hold
ops.
up,
So can I
Brown,
respond,
Brown,
please?
hold up, Brown. If that's rage bait, then it's also rage bait when the lady that got raped and kept her kid, and all those people in the comments are saying, "Ew, you're disgusting. You kept your kid." So we don't want to look at the other side. We'll always look at one side.
I
We
don't
don't
know
never
that
look at the
fucking
other
lady.
side.
Why would I look at that? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I'm talking
But I'm
about
saying they
this
were
that we have all
pro-choicers in
seen.
comments of a lady that kept her kid, and they said, "Oh, you're
You're
disgusting."
bringing
Well,
up, you're comparing apples to oranges. That person obviously was not a Charlie
no, I'm
Kirk, and
saying
you don't
look
know
at
who
the
the
other
fuck
side.
you're
Y'all don't
talking
talk about
about.
the other side.
I said the other side. I said it was rage bait
May
when
I
the question
respond?
was asked, and it was rage bait when he answered it. Now, to be quite fair, if I was on the
You
right,
ain't,
what I would have
she
did
didn't say
was
that, bro. She did.
I would have said something like, I would not, I don't want to speak about my personal family like this. What I will say, and then elaborate. I would
Mm-hmm.
never sit there and say, or be triggered into answering that question because again it was rage bait when it was asked and his reply was rage bait as well because it made money.
May I respond?
But
Because
that's
I
the
feel like it's
difference
only
between
one
us. That's the difference
person.
between
I
Republicans
feel
and
like there's
Democrats.
only
Y'all
one
buy
other
into
person
all the
who on the
rage bait.
panel who might be
Trump
considered a
literally
op to
rage
the
baits
rest of
y'all
the.
every day, and y'all buy it. Y'all eat it up like it's pie or something.
I don't give a
I feel
shit
like it's
about
on.
what Trump
May I
says, but when
respond?
Trump's stripping people out of their homes with ICE deportations, whether it was Trump or it was Obama, I got an issue with that. When Trump's sitting up and telling and defunding every single thing while imposing a tax policy that covers a damn nothing, I got an issue with that. I don't give a shit about what he gets up there and spouts out of his mouth. He can honestly get up there and speak gibberish, and I'll be okay with it. To be quite fair, his actions are my issue. His
Like
policies
Biden.
are my issue.
In
May I
response to that,
respond? Because I
Tyler
feel like it's
Perry
only one
comment.
other person on the panel who agree with me. So considering that we the ops, may we offer like a level opinion on what's going on? Like you feel me?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
You you
it
got
seems to me that every
Brown.
time I start
Well,
talking,
I'm
I'm
the
getting cut off.
dude,
Well, I
and
just
I'm
wanted
the
to
one,
respond to that
and
Tyler
me.
Perry comment
Pretty even panel.
Yeah.
real quick.
One,
Tyler
two,
Perry.
three,
All right,
four,
Thanks
so
for the
five.
invite, my brother. Thank
so
you.
first
One,
off, if we're gonna
two.
talk about Tyler Perry, fuck Tyler Perry because
Mine to be real
always
quick.
offers.
Mine to be real quick. Tyler Perry had the sense
Okay.
enough not to
What?
go into
Oh,
politics.
God
He went
damn,
into
bro.
hold on. Let him finish real fast, West Coast, because he been asking to
When
speak
it
for a
comes to
while.
Tyler Perry, I live in Atlanta now, so I'm like right next to his studio. Fuck Tyler Perry because the stereotypes that he put forward about black
Hello,
people is
thank you.
absolutely detrimental to
What
the
Tyler Perry
community.
do to you, man?
Hey, one thing I'm not going to allow you to do is sit up here in the.
Y'all gotta stop abusing your bot powers. Everybody mute each other. It's
Can I finish talk?
it's
I
better
know
than
you
You
don't
gonna
everybody
agree with
cut
me,
the
but
man
else.
damn,
off?
can we
How you
have a
gonna cut the man
conversation?
off and then y'all all cry about being cut off?
Yeah,
I
go
know you
ahead,
don't
bro.
agree with me,
Let
but can we
hold
have a
on.
fucking
Let me
conversation?
give you 2 minutes. Give him his 2 minutes.
All right, this the thing. Fuck Tyler Perry because I live in Atlanta. I'm from St. Louis, but I live in This is the thing. Fuck Tyler Perry because I'm from St. Louis, but I live in Atlanta now. You know what I'm saying? And all the stereotypes that he put forward about black men and black women are bullshit. Like, let's keep it completely 100. Every Tyler fucking Perry movie is the same. It's all always the same. Some high powered black woman who don't have no fucking impulse control and can't be with a man now find some broke ass dude who's a black man, and that's not even the scenario when it comes to black people. I'm sick of it. Like I am fucking sick of it. And when we talking about Charlie Kirk, the fact that we have the First Amendment in America and that you have the freedom to choice, you have the freedom to religion, you have the freedom to speech, we should all fucking stand on that, bro. It's a whole lot of shit that y'all gonna say that I don't agree with, but I will still fight for your ability to say that shit simply because this is fucking America. We don't live in Saudi Arabia under Shiite law. You can say what the fuck you feel. You know what I'm saying? And the day that we stop supporting that is the day that America erodes as what America is. You know what I'm saying? All of us are immigrants. Well, not all of us. I've been here, but y'all motherfuckers immigrants. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, I will always
Correction.
defend.
Slaves
I
can't
will
be
always
immigrants.
defend. I'm not. My family was not slaves, bitch. I will always defend your right to say what the
You
fuck
said
you need to
y'all,
say.
so
Always. Yes, my family was in the Seminole and Gullah Geechee Wars, not slaves, sir. But let me explain something. I will always defend your right.
Aborigines. Fuck
I
you
will
talking about?
always defend your right to
He's
disagree
oh,
with
he's
Indian.
me
a he's an Aboriginal
because I
Negro.
will
Damn.
always defend your
He
right to
said
disagree with
Seminole.
me.
That's
I will
American Indian.
always defend your right to
Americans.
disagree with me because that's what America is. We can have
He ain't got
opposite
no fun.
opinions, and the day that erodes, it's over. It's
Okay,
over.
so
So what the fuck do we really stand for?
let's talk about stereotypes. It's
Just
funny that
real
you don't
quick,
like
because
them.
he wanted to attack my man Tyler Perry. They was rich when they went up to the mountains. Remember that John with Jill Scott was in that movie.
I'm screaming. Yeah, they was
Exactly.
all rich.
All
They
his
all
Yeah,
had
movies are not like that.
them black people had money in that movie. But go ahead, I
you
digress.
might need to
Exactly.
choose better Tyler Perry movies because
Exactly.
it's funny you don't like stereotypes that he presents, yet you'll accept stereotypes from people like Charlie
Are we
Kirk
really gonna
and
devolve
people
Exactly.
this
like
into a
Donald
Yeah, I was
Trump.
debate
gonna
about
say
That's
Tyler
that.
Perry
wild to
movies?
me.
We
That's
really gonna devolve
wild.
this?
That's
Because
We really
Charlie
gonna
Kirk
wild.
devolve
loves
this
to talk
interesting
about the
As a
conversation into a
thirteen.
brother.
debate about Tyler Perry movies?
You
First, yeah,
so
and
do you
see,
believe Charlie Kirk's DEI stance about how if it was a black pilot he would question if he had the capacity to be a pilot
that
because he
nigga
I
was
never
black?
said
said
Charlie Kirk wasn't racist. I never
on
said
I
that.
record.
mean,
But I will
it's kind of the same way.
absolutely Hold on.
It's
Let
kind
me
of the
answer her.
same way. It's kind of the same way if you got a Muslim on a plane with the backpack and
No, it's
everything. You
not.
gonna look at him
May I answer
crazy.
her?
No, it's
Unfortunately,
You're
not.
May I
right.
answer
You're
her?
it's
right.
the funny
You
It's
truth.
will
all
judge
racism.
Muslims
Unfortunately,
You're
it's the
right.
because
funny
of
truth.
You're
9/11.
You
right,
go look
Jay.
at them sideways.
Okay, I
Jay,
guess
you're
not.
right. It
That
is
ain't got nothing to
racism,
do
but
with
it's not
black
funny.
pilots.
It's not really the truth though.
That's crazy.
Because it is
And
no, he's
anybody
right.
with
It
that
is racism.
mentality,
That's the
you need to
truth,
be
but it's not
delivered and
funny.
freed
Yeah,
from
but
that
it's not
slave
funny. It's just
mentality.
the truth, but it's not funny.
And
Hey,
Tyler
BA, just let me
Perry,
know when I can address you and
Brown,
I'll answer that
he had
question.
Tyler Perry had the sense enough to go into entertainment instead of politics and get blasted like
Yeah,
Cub.
he had the sense enough to put on a dress as a black man.
And at least he's still
I'll
alive.
respond to
He's
both
still
of those if
alive.
you allow
And
me.
yeah, dude, he didn't get blasted like dude did. He was
So yeah,
dumb.
Brown, you can definitely respond, but this is a question that I do want to ask because it's not even about really Tyler Perry. It's the
Mm-hmm.
fact for me that for when I look at freedom of speech and how you've been talking about it and protecting it,
Right.
it seems as if the right's version of protecting it is censoring everything but right rhetoric. And that's not protecting it.
Yeah,
That's censoring
I hear
it.
that.
I
Yeah.
don't agree with
yeah.
that.
Let me
I'm
ask you a
not for
question,
Tyler
BA.
Perry
Let me
either. Shit, but I don't
hold
like
on.
you
Let me ask you a
saying
question, BA. Let me ask you a question, BA. Who is censoring speech? Is it the Is it the right or is it the left?
The right.
I
Okay,
say
what
no,
is
no, no.
censoring speech?
Whoa.
Hands down, the right.
I'd
The
say
right.
both.
Hands
I'd
down.
say both, but it's
Hold on. Let me pose that question to the panel. Who do y'all think is censoring speech? Is it the right or the left these
it's
days?
both, but it's more of
The
the left because
Jews.
who paid who? Who paid
Republicans. They
who under
are
whose administration
controlling. They want to
to silence
control.
people?
All right, we got
Biden
you,
paid.
Surreal. You saying
Biden
it's the
forced.
left?
It's Republican.
Biden made
BA
I
saying
Facebook
it's the
said
right.
they
silence
want to
people.
Let's
control
let everybody
everything.
else get their opinion in. Who do y'all think is speeching? Um, who y'all think is censoring speech more, the left or the right these days?
The right.
Mom, who do you think?
Mom, are you here?
I don't know if she's still here
Start
with
down
us.
here.
Mom, the
Chicken.
The
dude, who do
right.
you think is censoring speech more these days, the
Yeah,
left or the right?
I would say Republicans. Hands down.
Okay, chicken. We
They
got two on the
control
Republican
freaks.
side. We got one on the Democratic side. Who do you think is censoring
I
speech
got
more these
muted.
days, Mom?
I'm sorry, I got muted.
Oh, no
Uh,
worries. Who do you think is censoring speech more, the right or the left?
I believe the left is the left.
Okay, we got two
Most
and two.
definitely.
Conservative Democrat. Who do you think is censoring speech more, the right? Well, he didn't checked out.
Maybe he ain't there.
Who else we got down here? I am the
I'm the
Wait a
one. Is
one.
that
minute.
what
For
it
the
is? I'm the
conservative
one.
Democrat,
Okay,
y'all
I'm
can't
the
just
one. Who do you think is censoring speech more these days, the right or the left?
There you go.
Y'all, my cat walked up.
Hey, I'm here, y'all. What happened?
Okay,
Maybe
Welcome
conservative is
back,
back.
Claire.
Conservative. Who do you think is censoring speech this more these days? Who do you think is censoring the First Amendment, the right or the left? What do
The
you think?
right. The right.
Okay, so we got three for the right, two for the left. What do you think? I am the one. I'm the one. What do you think? I don't think they with us. West Coast. Who do you think is censoring speech more these days, the right or the left?
Them control freaks, the Republicans.
Okay, so you think the right. That's four for the right, two for the left. What do you think, MAGA?
That makes no
I don't
sense.
mean to take over your panel. I just want to know what everybody think.
Hey, Brown, don't go
I
out like
mean,
Charlie Kirk did.
I
I'm just saying.
I think it is
I'm sorry, I'm
somebody
just an old
opposed.
man who talks too much.
I
What you
think
think,
those
MAGA?
I think those two parties are two wings of the same bird, and their masters
I'm with you
are
on
the
that
ones
shit.
That's
censoring.
what I said.
Their
That's what I said.
masters
Mad
are
But
But you
the
but
still
at
gotta
the
ones
make
end
a
of the
choice.
day,
But you still gotta make a choice, family.
it's
Who
in
do
the
you think
middle.
is
But at the
thinking?
end of the
Who
day,
you think
I'm
is
gonna ask
censoring
this.
speech more,
How
or
Brown, I'm
about
gonna
freedom of
ask
how
this.
about
opinion? Brown, the right
how
or the
about
left?
how about both of them?
It's definitely
Okay.
both.
Okay, so
All
then
right. We'll accept
we
that.
got three for the
Because we
left.
censor
I
each
mean, we
other.
got three
We'll
for the
tell each
right
other
and
to
five
shut
for
up.
the
So,
left.
Okay,
The
so
only
go
one who
ahead,
haven't
Jay.
voted is I am.
but I'll just ask this: under whose
The conservatives
un,
are trying to pass free speech laws in regards to the small hats,
well,
where
this is my thing.
you can't quote
Under whose
Revelation 3
control?
chapter 9 without being charged with something
But look,
anti-Semitic.
under whose control in all of
I mean,
American
that's
history
true.
has hold up. I mean, whose control under all of American history is a tech company came out and showed a memo that the administration forced them to censor people.
And he
That was
showed.
Under
great.
whose
He,
power?
That was
he
the
Who
showed.
left.
has?
No, no,
That
no.
was the
You
left.
guys,
Yeah,
hold
Facebook.
definitely. Yeah,
Mark
on.
definitely
No,
Zuckerberg
he
came
Democrats.
out.
said.
Mark
He
Zuckerberg.
said in his hearing on Congress that it's from both administrations. Under the Trump administration and
No,
under the Biden
No,
administration. Yes, it
no,
was
love.
because C-19 started under Trump, ended under Biden. He said there was pushes from both administrations to do so. Now, whether some of the
Respectfully,
people
princess.
no, Brown. Respectfully, I do my research. So whether I will
Okay.
say this, whether people from the Trump administration over that information bled into the Biden administration, because sometimes that does happen.
That's
I
right.
do not know, but he did say that it was both administrations, and that each time they should have done something different, and they didn't. They
That's
I
did
very
just
this.
looked
true.
it up. She's
That's
correct.
very true. But if we gonna be completely honest,
no.
and I
I just
respect
looked it
your
up. I
opinion,
just looked it
beloved,
up.
because
Mark
so far I
Zuckerberg
have
has
You
agreed
never
ain't
with
look
said.
up
everything that you
shit. I
said.
looked
Mark
it up for
Zuckerberg
you.
has
I have
never.
agreed
Hold up.
with
I'm reading
everything
it.
You a
that you
Mark
lying
said so far.
Zuckerberg.
But
motherfucker
hold
I'm
on.
reading it.
Why
Mark
the fuck you keep
Zuckerberg has
making
never
ad
said that
hominem
Donald Trump
attacks,
made him
bitch?
censor
Because you can't
information.
agree,
In fact,
you
in
can't disagree with my
2022, in
arguments.
the 2020
Hold on, who the
interview,
fuck
What's
you
up,
talk?
cousin?
Hey, listen, man. You're a
Hold on,
tough
wait.
dude. You're very tough. I understand that. It's cool, but
Let me
watch your
see.
mouth.
I'm not tough. I'm passionate.
You got Cash
Watch
App?
your mouth.
I'm not
man, we
tough. I'm
not
passionate.
see you in
That's the
that life for a
difference.
reason.
Okay, so bring up your receipts then, Jay, because I'm telling
But
you
this is
what
the
he said
thing.
in the
This is the
congressional
thing, though.
hearing. So either he lied under oath or they're lying to
Hold
you
on,
with
I'm
your
about to
receipts.
grab y'all. I gotta go to my
It
cash.
I
says
mean, when she
in a
right, she right.
2020
When she
interview
right, she
and
right. You gotta.
subsequent hold up in a 2020 interview and a subsequent internal